My wife told me that the garbage was really heavy, so I told her to lift with her legs, not her back. So if anyone else wants some great advice, I'll be sleeping in my car. Welcome to Shave&Butcher. I'm going to shave my head today with a safety razor. I almost never do this. I've done this just a few times in my life, so we'll see how well it goes, but I thought I'd give it a try. I'm at my son's apartment today because the styling people who are styling our house, which we're putting up for sale, are there, and they threw me out. They said, because they came and said, I said, what can I do to help? And they said, well, leave. So I did. The soap today is Barbershop from Shannon Soap. Fantastic, one of my very favorite soaps. And the brush, if I can get it out of the little glass I'm soaking it in, is from Simpsons. It's the Duke. Nice little Best Badger brush, and off we go. Head shave. Yeah, I wanted to make a shout out also to David Ray in Scotland, who reminded us that his team, his hockey team, the 5 Flyers, are in the cup final, British Cup final, against Belfast Giants, who I think are favourites. I think 5 beat Sheffield Steelers, which, if I'm honest, was the only team in the UK that I knew the name of. London Lions, maybe, or maybe that's old news. We beat them in the semi-finals. They're in the final series. They're off to a bit of a rough start. They lost the first game 1-5 2 days ago, and they're playing again. I believe it's tomorrow. So, shout out to David and to the 5 Flyers, who's actually the oldest professional hockey club, or oldest hockey club, can't remember which, in the United Kingdom. They're from the 60s sometime. So there you go, there is a bit of hockey history in the UK. Last time I checked, and I did not do any research now, there were a lot of foreign players, a lot of Canadians, Americans, quite a few Swedes, and I watched some video footage that David sent across, and it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. From what I saw, that's a bit thin. Gotta add more. From what I saw, the offense is pretty good. Some pretty nice stick moves and that sort of thing. Defense looked like a second priority. I don't know if this is true, and I think that's okay. You know, quite often it's more fun to watch a lot of offense than good defense. It's just that when the defense is really good, it's a beauty. Here we go. Mercur Progress. Shit, don't. I hope this is gonna work out well. I think I'm going to nick myself a bit. I don't know what blade is in it, and I think I've used it 3-4 times on my face. Just gonna venture where's the damn angle? This is a newbie shave. I will be shaving my face as well at some point. Not growing a beard. It's just, sometimes it's nice to let it grow for a few days. It's good fun, isn't it? Did I tell you I had to clean? Oh yeah, I did. Clean my deck with a high pressure washer. when I was done, more snow came. And then it's been freezing. So my beautiful deck was just covered in ice. And I've been waiting patiently for it to go away. I'm not going to turn around. There's nothing to see. I'm struggling to get the angle right. This does not come naturally. That's part of the fun. You know, if you use a leaf, once you get the hang of the technique, it really is no hassle. You don't have to think about the angle because it's automatic. But here you do. So I'm both trying to get all the hairs and trying not to cut myself. No cuts so far, famous last words, but the quality of the shave is not very good. Anyway, the video is fantastic, isn't it? So yeah, house is all cleaned. Cleaned the basement. I'm not joking. We've cleaned and sort of sorted out parts of the house that haven't been cleaned in the time that we've lived there, which is I think 18 years. You know, cupboard under the stairs, jammed full with stuff from day one. We never took it out, but now we had to. Jesus. My wife said, you know, we're disgusting people. I said, who cares? No one's been under the stairs. She calls it the place where Harry Potter lives. Because he lived under the stairs for a while. But it's nice and clean, and it's being styled, and it's going to be amazing, and we're not going to want to move, you know. Hey doggo. Dog is here with me. He wasn't welcome to help out with the styling work either. So yeah, interesting times. And then tomorrow, photography for the listing, a surveyor checking something. Wednesday, another surveyor. No, that is Wednesday. Thursday, another surveyor. God, this is poor. I'm gonna put a teeny bit of soap on, just so I get a bit of glide, and then let's see where we're at. Yeah, what I'm struggling with is the angle, really. But we'll get there, we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, and then it's going to be nerve-wracking to see if anyone wants to buy the house. Someone will, but what will we get paid for it? That is the question. I find myself pushing the razor a bit, which is wrong. You know, when it doesn't cut, I push, which is just completely the wrong thing to do. What you want to do if it isn't cutting is change the angle. I see so many of you, most of you, who watch these kind of videos, shave with a D, shave the head with a D. Maybe that's what I should be doing sometimes, mixing it up. It's taking forever to do my one pass and touch-ups just because I don't know what I'm doing. You know, when you're back here and you have zero muscle memory to rely on, It's quite tricky. It's still not good, but I'm thinking, yeah, call it a day. Use the leaf tomorrow. Probably if I was going against the grain, it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth on the first pass, but I'm not, because that would be asking for trouble. Let's see. Yeah, very good. And here. That's okay. Yeah, that will do. That will do just fine. We should do a rinse like Nate Bauermeister. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it's BBS Live on, I don't have a towel. This is my son's towel. God, what does he use that for? I don't know. I'm not using one he uses on his body when he's showered. That would be... Yeah, I think even he would be grossed out. Yeah, okay. It's a shave. Brought this French commercial balm because it still is a bit cold outside, so I want to get a balm on, get a moisturizer on, moisturize everything in, and there you go. There you go. That was the shave. So join me in cheering for the 5 flyers, except if you're cheering for Belfast Giants. I'll see if I can find some footage. Would be fun to follow them around a bit. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon, and you stay